Okay, we got a tough tree cut this morning. There's the house. So this is good.
All right, I hope y'all like this. This was my last day of cutting over here at Matt's. It was tight. There was Brutus cutting out in the woods there a little piece, but it's about 5 acres or 7 acres, I can't remember. So it's not a real big property, but it was so tight and so hard to put together, you know, but it needed done so bad. This place needed light let in. So we finish this up, and Stevie actually helped me on this, and Stevie come over to run the yard, figured out, and Robin skidded, and them guys ran the yard. But I have a few trees that I had to have him to help me on, because it just some of the big freak ones, and some of them's leaning on the building so bad it was just ridiculous. So, and the neighbor, the lady with the pool, they had some stuff to take out too, so I went ahead and put that on here, and it turned out we all had a good time. This was a lot of fun, this job was. It was tough, but it was a lot of fun.
Getting here today, walking back here to get set up. We're ready to crack this big old
Now we're loading up here. We're going to try to make a yard here in front of his head. And that's where the truck's going to turn around, about where he's facing. In front of him's that big freak poplar tree that's hollow as a gourd. It was so tight we had to get it down right. We got the street mats. We got to set them out on the street so the trucks can make a turn out there. And that is Blackie sitting on one neighbor, and that dog fence right there, and the other neighbor's on the right. And then the tail of the trailer's on Matt's property. So there's 3 neighbors involved here, 3 people involved here. I also end up cutting a tree on another neighbor down there, or cut a few trees on another neighbor down there. There's just quite a few. It's a tight little spot. So we're trying to get set up here and get ready to. Boy, you gonna take that upstairs?
Yeah.
You're a good boy. You're a good baby. I love you. Night. And the board's sitting under the rack here. We got to set them out too to make the turn out there. So it's just basically him setting up the yard to where putting this complex situation together, and then me trying to finish the last little high caliber trees that's got to be done. And one, we do this double M. I'll come back when we get to the double M. I didn't have a good camera angle on this tree, but it was a huge tree, hollow as a gourd, and no room for it. He had to be just right on that din to get it to lay down in the hole just right. And the angle don't do this justice at all.
Okay, I want you all to watch. There's a limb in the top of this poplar tree up here. Can't see it through my nasty looking thing, but it's going to hit that elm tree, and it's going to have to break and fall back this way and hopefully miss the roof. This is taking a chance. The reason being is if I don't, I'm going to crush that swing set over there. So I'm going to have to, there's just too much top to fit through that hole. We'll see how it goes. I've got to be exactly right. This is not showing off. This is, I'm actually nervous. And I'm hoping that this works right. I think I got everything set up. My angles are right. But, oh boy, let's see. I hate bank shots because too much goes wrong in a bank shot, especially when there's stuff around. They go right through there, okay. This stuff off the windshield so I can see. Here goes nothing. Beautiful. We will take that. Yeah. Oh, hit the building anyways. Daggone it. I hope I didn't tear it up too bad. It made a whop though. I don't think it's building designed for trees will pop off of it. Please don't be hurt. It looks all right as long as there wasn't a gutter on it. No, there wasn't a gutter on it. We got lucky. I say, woo! Well, we'll take that. Daggone elm tree, but I ain't doing it right now. I'll do it later. And there's Stevie up there loading that tight, congested area. Pretty good looking boat. Yeah. A lot of short. Yeah, and it don't need to be over. Sassafras.
Now this thing is leaning freakishly over the top of the shed. I mean, it is hard. And he's using his swing power to swing his tree over. And watch as I go around. He wants to start lifting as I'm getting closer to the end of this tree, and I'm wanting to also. But it is so close to the not having the power to do it. It's set on my saw now. You see how I had to pull it out? He don't have the power to lift it. Watch him. He keeps trying to lift it. And I finally have to get the tree cut way down, almost completely done, before the machine can pick it up, before the machine can rock it off the center. Just watch real close. If you have to, back up and watch it again. They get babied, I can tell.
Umbrella pull up.
About as bad as our dogs.
That umbrella pull up there, you can stick that GoPro in that umbrella pull up there on the
Oh
back.
yeah.
That white pole sticking up on the deck.
Oh yeah. That'd be pretty good. Somewhere in here is about right chair.
Put in there.
No, it would look cool though. It's got a magnet on it.
Here, will it stick on here?
It might. Is that aluminum though? No.
There, perfect.
There we go.
Now we got it.
As long as there ain't a splash. That's all we...
Don't like cannonball.
Now this is the neighbor, the pool lady I called her, over here. She was a sweetheart. This was a good bunch. And they was having a ball, and we was having fun tormenting them and everything. But on a serious note, we got to get this pine tree down right. There's not a lot of room. It's so tall, there's not, and wide, because of all that flared out branches. We got to get it just right. In the back of the yard, there's a few we're going to get after this one, and that sort of deal. And the dog fence is a real nice dog fence, so we can't tear it up. I mean, and the yard is well manicured. I mean, there's nothing in this yard that can be tore up, so we can't have any collateral damage. It's got to go just right.
cutting trees off of, we're cutting yard trees today. St. Croix, Indiana, down by Tell City. We're out in the sticks.
You have that southern drawl.
Oh yeah, that's what everybody tells me down there, damn hillbillies. That's what they.
The sacrifices we make.
People never understand
They
what it's
do.
like.
They don't.
Come on, Pimp.
I'm on the way, and I want to be just like Babe behind the scenes when I grow up.